This is hard talk early in the morning. I know it's a rough dialogue early in the morning, but I don't care. I really don't care. I really care. I'm just doing what I'm called to do. Y'all mad? Pray harder. Live better. Don't give ammunition to God to give to me to say about you. Then things will change and I'll just talk about the blessings. But until we get to the point where we're living better, building, growing, doing what we're supposed to do, I got to deal with where our weak spots are, because I am not a Band-Aid preacher. I ain't gonna give you a word to make you feel good to next week. Are y'all in the room? And go give 3 people a high five and say, I'm still up in here. I'm still up in here. Go give them a high five. I'm still up in here. Yeah. Let me tell you. The Lord gave me this so clear, and I understand. You see, you can be corrective without being destructive. I'm trying to hear me. You can be corrective without being destructive. Just because you get a whooping don't mean that you got to be bruised. Are y'all getting what I'm saying? God, he chastises all the time. But I'm going to tell you, in all honesty, what God hurts more than anything else with me is my feelings. Boy, God knows how to hurt your feelings, boy. God knows how to hurt your feelings. He knows how to make you, So you know better, but you're going to do what you want to do anyway? Don't y'all look at me, because I know your mind turning right now. I know your mind turning. So when you think I ain't listening, you cuss everybody out. You say what you want to say. You do what you want to do. You act a fool at home. Come to church, act like you're spiritual. Your kids don't know if you in God or not in God, and all that kind of stuff. But when you come in church, they think their kids looking at you like, ooh. You'll get like, this the one that used to be is this the one that just beat me and cussed me out all week long? Now they spiritual. They laying on the floor, calling on Jesus and all that kind of stuff. I'm trying to figure out, and the kids running around like this. They don't know who, they don't know who to trust. Trust God, trust who? Because they get a mix when they come. Listen here, you got to be who you supposed to be regardless. Oh, where y'all? Why is this so important? Because you're chosen for now. Look at somebody say, you're chosen. You're here right now. God chose you for right now. You're here right now. You don't get a chance to actually say, Lord, I got a chance. I bypassed my time in doing what you wanted me to do because I was going to do it later. You're here right now. You don't know how long you're going to be here. Let's just stop there and let's look at it for real. You don't know how long you have with your children, with your family, with the people who are around you, with your friends, with those. You don't know how long you got. You don't know. You can't act like you got forever. You got to start being right now. You got to start working on yourself right now. You got to make changes right now. I know it's not a comfortable message, but I have to say, you got to start being more positive right now. You can't be the main person criticize everything that go on. You can't be the people that everybody know in the whole family that don't like nobody. This my cousin, Reverend so-and-so, and nobody in the family like them. And the whole thing, you got to be somebody who actually can fulfill who you are in the earth. You shouldn't have to be a preacher to be effective in the kingdom. Come on, look at somebody and say, you shouldn't have to be a preacher to be effective in the kingdom. I'm way off that message now. The whole deal is that at some particular point, we have to grow to becoming who we're supposed to be. And it's not about us getting a chance to have powerful shouting opportunities and praising opportunities. Praise ought to be what we do. Glorifying God should be how we present ourselves. But living in a way where we can see the evidence of how we live should be the mantra of how we display ourselves in the kingdom. Where is your evidence? Where is it? I want you to look one person in the face and see if they can look you back in the eyes and just ask them, where is your evidence? Where is your... Mm-hmm. Where is it? It shouldn't be in what grandma did. It shouldn't be in, I was raised over at such and such church. Don't no church building make you great Christian, make a great Christian. I came out of so-and-so ministry. So what? Some people went to that ministry and went to hell too. Where's your evidence? You have to be who God wants you to be. Your ministry is inside of you. Where you are can't build you up, then you need to go where you can get built up. You need to understand who you are. I have an inkling in different things, people run through different, I've been pastor, this has been 27 years now in a minute. 27 years in just a minute. I done seen a whole bunch of stuff. I done seen a whole... Some of y'all laughing, some of y'all the stuff I saw. I've seen a whole bunch of stuff. But it's less than a pinpoint of what God deals with with us on a common basis. It's time for us to stop being babies. More than anything else, church, I'm ready for mature church. Mature people. I ain't say old people like me. I said mature people. Maturing people. People who can get better without getting better by making you look worse. Mature people. Understanding that the cause that God puts us together is to increase each other step by step and in place by place. Notice in the text that man did not lift up himself. But the first part of the text speaks to the excellence of God, who makes a clear decision. Y'all can't help yourself. So I'm going to have to raise the poor out of the dirt. And I'm going to have to take the needy out of the dunghill. Y'all know what the dunghill is, don't you? Okay, so 2 areas. Out of the dirt and out of the waste pile. Out of the dirt and out of the waste pile. How could there be a waste pile? When I was in Africa just a few months ago, I don't know if I don't think I sent the video out because I know some of you would send it around. But I was summoned to a gate pen full of goats. And while they were in there, part of our obligation was to pick something we could do that would demonstrate with these people we were around humility, work ethic, commonality, and that we understand your plight and we want things to get better for you. These were people who didn't have TV. They didn't have electricity. Didn't have those things. They were out in the field. There were not night lights for 15, 20 miles. There were wild animals in the villages. And so they gave us a couple of obligations. You can either go into the goat pen, scoop up dung, and stack it on the side of the fence. Or you can go, reach down, grab your cup, and milk the goat until you get enough milk to take so the family could use the milk. It's part of their, they use it as part of the delicacy. The other obligation, if you didn't want to go in the pen, you can go to the house, and a group of them would bring the stack on a board of the dung to the house. And your obligation could be to take your hands, pick up the dung, and plat it on the house, because it gets firm and it saves them from the house from debilitating or cracking or breaking down. So they live in cubicles of dung. Are y'all hearing what I'm saying? So it's how they live. Now it's outside, so you don't really smell it. But because you're working in it, you know what it is. Are y'all getting what I'm saying? God is so awesome because God knows that the best any of us are going to ever do without him is lay in the dirt or live in the dung. Now, it could be all kinds of dirt because you're made out of dirt, so you gravitate to dirt anyway. That's why when somebody do something that you didn't really like them anyway, and something happened, they should have got it. Yeah, because dirt is already in you. You have to always be working, Lord, clean my heart. Look at your neighbor and say, get that dirt out of you. Get that dirt. But the other piece that's attached to it is that if you're not careful, you also may be living on a house made out of dung. Because dung is waste that surrounds you, that encompasses you. And sometimes it is waste that you use to comfort yourself in. So when God says, I know what y'all need, I got to get y'all out of the dirt, and I need to get y'all out of that dung. And the only way I'm going to get y'all out, I'm going to have to take y'all out of this. So if you're going to want to get out, when I give you your exit, look at somebody and say, I feel your exit is coming near. When I give you your exit, you're going to have to decide whether I like this dirt or if you want to move from off the dung hill. At some particular point, you got to want no more waste in my life. I need somebody here just to talk to your neighbor real quick and say, I'm getting ready to move into a zone of no more waste. No. Y'all ain't said convincingly. Come on, no. Because somebody already can't figure out, because you saw something you want to buy this week that you know you don't need. You got some stuff right now that's being offered to you that you know won't make sense right now for your life, for what you got to do next. Tell your neighbor, say, no more waste, no more waste. No more waste. You got to make up in your mind, I'm not going to waste my moments no more. That means you got to choose who you're going to deal with, what kind of things you're going to handle, what kind of people you're going to hang around, how long you're going to let foolishness be in your atmosphere. Somebody said, no more waste, no more waste. Then the other part of it is that I'm getting out the dirt. Talk to somebody, say, got to get out the dirt, got to get out the dirt. Why is this so necessary? Because if I don't do this, I'm not going to take the proper advantage of now. He chose us for now.